In this section, we will take a look at the Boost interface and how to navigate around the platform. We will look at sharing resources and connecting Boost with third-party systems, using Boost lessons, and Boost knowledge tests. To access the Boost interface, we go to boost-learning.com and we're brought up with this screen. This screen is the opening marketing screen where we can find out lots more about Boost, how it supports teachers and engages students, and logging in. I will log into the platform with my credentials. This is the Boost dashboard where you are brought when you log in. From here, we can access a number of different features, including opening a course, viewing a course plan, reading an ebook, planning a lesson, setting a knowledge test, and viewing test results. We also have the ability to search for anything within the platform for quick access. Down the left-hand side, we have a similar menu to access any of these features throughout the platform. In the top right-hand corner, we can see notifications. Here you can access notifications from students, from other teachers, and from the Hodge Education team. We have your account settings, where you can change your password and other settings. We have the admin hub, where you can access your classes and students. And we have the help button, which takes you to numerous help topics and documentation to help you with your Boost journey. We also have, in the top left-hand corner, the ability to add your school logo for better personalization of the platform. First of all, we're going to look at the Boost courses. So I will go to Open a Course. Here we can see all the centre's subscribed courses. I can use the filters here, such as subject, exam board, and level, to help me filter down to find the course I want to use. In this instance, I'm going to find a geography course. Here, I'm going to use the Cambridge IGCSE geography course. To make this easier, I can also add this course to my favourites, which means every time I access Boost, this will always be at the top of my list. To do this, I just click on the Start button. The geography course is now at the top of my courses banner and will be there for quick access whenever I want to go into the course. Once inside the course, we can see a full list of topics on the left-hand side and a list of all resources for you to use on the right-hand side. You can use any topic you like, such as migration. And then on the right, we can see all the worksheets, page links, and documents for you to use in your teaching. At the top, there is also a list of favorite documentation that you want to save, and the ability to add your own resources too. In the My Resources section, I can upload a resource from my computer or from the school drive and make sure it is coherent and included in a course. Here I can see this worksheet. I can click on this worksheet to see more information and more tools. Here we can see a preview of the worksheet. I can zoom in and out, pan, change pages, and rotate the worksheet. At the bottom, I have the ability to share, download, and add the resource to a lesson. By downloading the resource, I can use it on my computer with full editing rights. On the right-hand side of the screen, I can see recommended resources that follow on from this that helps with my teaching journey. You can share one or more than one resource at one time. If I want to share 2 or 3 resources with students at once, I can click the share icon over a resource and select Add to Clipboard. My resource is now added to the clipboard, which appears on the right-hand side of the screen. I will add a second resource to this and a third resource too. I now can see I have 3 resources selected in my clipboard which I want to share at once. I can click and drag to change the order of these in any way I would like. Then I click the share button. I am given several options with sharing. I can share within Boost. I can share via Google Classroom and via Microsoft Teams. I can generate a web link, or I can download in a Word document. Please note that sharing in Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams requires you to have accounts for these third-party systems. We will explore sharing within Boost. Here I can add further information to help the students. I can firstly CC any teachers that I want them to be aware of this share. I can add a name for this and any instructions I want the students to complete. I then have two options. One, I can make this share available form and schedule this to run later. This means I can do forward planning and allow the share to be released later on in the line. I can also select a due date, which means that the students will have to complete the work by a given time, and I can run reports to see which students have completed this and which have not. I am then given the option to choose single students, groups or classes that I want to share these resources with. I can use the filter on the side to search for particular students. This has now been shared with the students. As well as resources, we also have lessons within Boost. You can access lessons via the Lessons tab at the top. Here we can create a new lesson folder. Lessons will automatically be linked to the course you are in. You can change this if needed, or have the lessons not linked to any course. I have now got a lesson folder for my geography lessons. Once inside the lesson folder, I can start to add my lessons to this. Now we have a lesson, we can add resources. I can use this button here to add any resource or test I want to add to this lesson. Here I will select resources. And now we'll select a few different items to add to this lesson. I can add new sections to the lesson and add any resource to a section. Once this is done, you can play your lesson in front of the class for all to see. This makes it easier to access all resources for a lesson at one time, rather than having to look around the platform while the students are waiting. You can also access the lessons from the home page of Boost. Here on the dashboard, we can go to the yellow circle of Plan a Lesson, and this allows you to access all lessons for all courses you have. We can also explore knowledge tests. Knowledge tests are accessed from the top menu, just like lessons and resources. Just like resources, on the left-hand side, we have a list of all the topics from the course, with a list of all the knowledge tests on the right-hand side. I can choose any topic and see the interactive quiz knowledge tests on the right-hand side. Just like resources, I can share a knowledge test to students. I can add resources to a lesson, and I can also favorite them too. To access all knowledge tests, just like lessons, you can go to the dashboard and also go to Set a Knowledge Test in the purple circle to access all knowledge tests across all subjects. Here you can filter the subjects, exam boards and courses to find particular knowledge tests you want to use.